Hi everyone, Alicia here. Um, so today, this video will be about the Yatter slang that I use with my gal friends or whatever, or when I'm texting them, or maybe sometimes talking, depending on the situation and if, words are remembered and, whatever, keep it simple or something. So one of the ones that we use for places, we have two of them. One is called CT. CT. All right. CT stands for Chinatown for obvious reasons. China, C, and town for T. For downtown, like, oh, I'm gonna meet you downtown. Why write that whole word? We can just write D. Uh, this video is like D T for downtown. So when I'm texting someone, I'm like, oh, hey, you want to meet me DT? So it's like, oh, you want to meet me downtown. Simple. Another one is 39 or 39. It stands for thank you. Now, a few people have asked me why 39 for thank you because, it doesn't make sense if you don't know Japanese. But if you break it down, 3 is san and 9 is kyu. So thank you. Yes, I don't know. I was thinking too hard one day. So sometimes I'm just like, oh, 39. This one, me, Tomo, and Nami usually use together. Choo choo. It's like choo choo. Choo is kiss. Choo. Chushiteru, chushitai. Like I want to kiss. Let's kiss. That type of thing. Um, but choo choo is kind of weird to explain, but usually if something's cute, like oh your hair, it's choo choo. Or sometimes it's like oh bye you guys, choo choo. For like bye like like I guess kind of the European thing like for a kiss. So choo choo for either cute or oh my eye or like leaving or something. Other one is meet for meet like for meetings or whatever, gal meetings or just like meeting up with a person or a few people. Me2 for meet too, but it's meet too. You can probably look at that in the one of the Angelique Gal videos because they use that too. Also for meetings, 32 for meet because either you can use like the meet uh, katakana, I think is what it is. One, two, three, the slashes for meet, which also looks like three for 32 with two. Um, and also, isn't like Mikai three, like when you're counting?
Yeah.
Yeah, so meet. I'm kind of clever here. For extensions, I usually do EXTENS for like extents, but it's like extensions. It's kind of a weird like typing thing, but if I'm typing really fast, like oh man, I need some extensions. I need some extents. It sounds really dumb like saying it, but through text, like it just is normal for me. But LA and Tomo use e- ext
Ekuste.
exute EXUTE for extensions. We have like some kind of like trial one words too. I guess I'll get to that later. For makeup, make or makeup. So a lot of the older gen gals use that. Um, I guess it's pretty standard. Some people don't like it because they think it sounds stupid. Like, why can't you just say makeup? But it's like, well, if you're lazy, like, oh, did you do your make today? Instead of, did you do your makeup today? So I don't know. Uh, for like men in clubs or bars, they might be like businessmen or whatever, or just like kind of like older guys, but they always try to like buy girls drinks or whatever for whatever it's worth. Um, suits, because sometimes they're in their business suit. So just like, oh, look at those suits over there. Like look at those old, like older guys or businessmen. I'm not like older, like creepy old, but just like business guys. So yeah, so suits. They usually dress in suits. Like salaryman. They're
Salary
businessman.
man.
Um, for people
He's
who,
everything.
they do the peace sign or whatever, but some do it kind of like awkward. And so me and Tomo and Nami came up with this one thing where it's like Japan. It's usually an awkward pose with a peace sign. Usually people are like cute with like, or whatever. But anyway, like I said, some people they get awkward with it and they're just like, yeah, or like it's just like weird poses or whatever. Usually, like me and Tomo had our little Japan days
Oh
when
yeah,
we
we
were
did.
starting out. That awkwardness and like, oh, I'm so kawaii, da da da, or
Love
whatever.
you.
And that whole like awkwardness, like it's just like Japan. So that's that. Um, Another one, it's kind of like between me and Nami and Tomasa. Whoop whoop. We we were watching Juggalo videos and they go woo woo a lot and like with like a little wiggle or something.
Please do it.
Yo titties.
Whoa, whoa.
But yes, that's a Juggalo thing. Like we just do it just for fun because it's dumb, but woo woo. Uh, I hope no juggalos try to kill me or anything. But anyway, some of our kind of like experimental words. So soto for outside, usually people outside of the gal group. People who don't know what we're doing, people who aren't into gal. Soto, you never really use it a lot. Prosti for prostitutes. Um, I guess that's about it, really. But that's usually the slang that I use. For the most part, off and on or whatever, depending on who I'm talking to or the circumstances and how fast my brain is processing to do the slang for, um, uh, for a text message or whatever, or if I'm speaking. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe you guys will use it. Maybe you won't. Maybe you'll think I'm crazy or whatever. But what can I say? Woo woo.